Joining me right now, Joanne Tremblay Shepherd and Christine and David Schleppe. First to Christine and David Schleppe, this is a story I want the world to hear. Christine and David, Christine gave birth in a church hall. She could not get to the hospital. Christine, thank you for being with us.
Hi there.
Christine, tell us what happened.
Basically, I went into labor. I had minor contractions during the morning, which was nothing out of the ordinary for me. And as the storm got worse, the contractions got worse. We decided I called my doctor around 6:30, 7 o'clock. She advised me just to relax, drink plenty of fluids, lay on my left side, in hopes that it would just go away. But unfortunately, they didn't. They continued to get stronger, and I called her back and told her.
Well, what I'm seeing, Christine, is that it didn't go away, because I'm looking at pictures of an absolutely beautiful baby. Praise the Lord. You gave birth in a church hall. I guess that's something you never anticipated, right?
No, my hope was to get to the hospital I was supposed to deliver at, which was Princeton Medical Center.
How did you make it to the church hall?
They got us, basically, the ambulance picked me up about a little after 8 o'clock and headed towards my hospital where I was planning to give birth. But the ambulance got stuck in some mud and debris, at which point we had to get out of that ambulance and jump into an EMS squad car that was following us, who met another ambulance about 10 minutes down the road. And then they started the route to go to Somerset Medical Center as the alternate hospital. But because of a tree was down with the one only route to the hospital, they said that there was a mobile unit set up where they could take me. At this point, I'm petrified because my son I'm only 35 weeks along the pregnancy. So he's 5 weeks premature being born at this time.
And I've got the hero doctor, Dr. Herman Morschell, who delivered the baby during a storm in the church hall. With me, the father, David Schleppe. David, what's your version of what happened? And congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
What happened?
So as she was going through the hospital, and we didn't make it to either of the first two because of the storm and the roads being out, we ended up having to go to a trauma unit that they couldn't even open the tractor trailer, so they had to move it into the church auditorium. And they weren't expecting to deliver a baby, but that's exactly what ended up happening once we showed up.
Wow. I think I hear it in the background. To Dr. Herman Morschell, you are being considered a hero tonight, Dr. Morschell. How did the delivery go down?
Oh, thank you very much. Well, it's always a happy event in the emergency department when we have a delivery. We're, of course, trained, but it's an unusual occurrence. And as our father said, we moved all the equipment from our mobile emergency trauma unit into the church hall. So essentially, we made the church hall into an emergency trauma department using the equipment from the mobile unit. We were set up, and we were pre-positioned there that evening. So we were expecting, road closures. The New Jersey State Department of Health had pre-positioned us from Hackensack University Medical Center to be able to handle just such an occurrence when ambulances could not make it to the regular hospitals.
You know what, Dr. Morschell, you're scaring me, because when I gave birth to twins, Lucy and I nearly died. It was very touch and go situation. And the thought of this mom, Ms. Schleppe, turning up at a church hall, and you happen to be there, and you happen to be prepared, such as you were. When we are hearing the stories of devastation, to Dr. Herman Morschell and to the Schleppes, congratulations. And all I can say is praise the Lord that a hero was standing by and a new baby is born in the midst of Sandy.